Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Evergreen Arts and Crafts. In today's video tutorial, I'm going to teach you how can you make this beautiful crochet fan. This fan is really easy to make. I have added the tassel at the end. All you will need is a metal fan base along with the stick. Okay, comes along with this thing. Okay, so this tutorial is easy and it's for beginners. I have used size 3.30 millimeter crochet hook for this specific tutorial. Is just because I have made a little bit of a mesh kind of a pattern for this specific fan. So let's get started with the video. So for the starting, I am doing a magic ring. If you don't want to work with a magic circle, you can go ahead and do chain 5 and then make a circle. But I am actually happy with the magic ring. Is just because you can have more pressure. You can like set the center of your point. So I'm going to chain 3, and chain 3 will count as your first double crochet. After doing chain 3, we are going to do 15 double crochets into the center of the circle. So there are going to be 16 in total because we have counted the chain 3 as our first double crochet. If you don't know basic crochet stitches, kindly learn those first so it will be easy for you to understand the pattern. If you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'm working really hard. It's been almost 8 years and I haven't even received a silver button yet. It's just because people are not subscribing me. It's okay. I'm going to teach them no matter what. So just do your 15 double crochets into the center of this magic ring, and then I'm going to teach you what you have to do next. So after completing my 15 of these stitches, I'm going to shut the center. And now we are going to do slip stitch to the third chain of your first chain 3. So count your chains and do a slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. Like that. And this is how your center is going to look like. Round 1, round 1, not 1. Okay, for the next round, what you're going to do is chain 1, 2, and 3 again, and 4. So chain 3 are going to count as your first double crochet, and chain 1 is going to be the chain 1 space in between. Work 1 double crochet on the top of your previous double crochet. Chain 1 and work 1 double crochet at the top of your previous double crochet. So we are not actually increasing any stitches. We are just doing chain 1 in between each stitch. So this is what you have to do in this round. 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, all the way around till you get back to your starting point. And trust me, this pattern is really very easy. It's not that hard. And this is what you have to do all the way around. Okay, so my round 2 is completed. And at the end, I'm going to work again, chain 1 after making a double crochet. And then there you can see we have 1, 2, and 3. In the third chain, do your slip stitch. So 2 rounds are completed. And now we are going to start working in round 3. Round 3 is going to be chain 1, 2, and 3 is your first double crochet. Now into the chain 1 space right here, we are going to do 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. And work 1 double crochet on the top of your previous double crochet. There you have this. So you're going to work 1 double crochet in the top of your previous double crochet. And again, 2 double crochet into the chain 1 space. And then you're going to do 1 double crochet in the top of your previous double crochet. And this is what you have to do all the way around. 2 double crochet in the chain 1 space, and then 1 double crochet over your previous double crochet. 1 and 2 and 1 double crochet over your previous double crochet, like that. And this is what you have to do all the way around, and keep doing it until you reach to your starting point. At the end of this round, I have 48 of those stitches, but you don't need to count much because of this pattern. You're going to make it correct no matter what. But if you make mistakes in making the stitches, you can go ahead and count, because it's kind of like a mish pattern, so we don't make such mistakes. And then in the last chain 1 space, you're going to do 2 of your double crochets, and then you're going to do slip stitch to your 3rd stitch. Okay, sorry about that. The kids. Anyway, slip stitch. Okay. Now, round 4. Round 4 is going to be, again, we're going to do chains. So chain 1, 2, and 3 is going to be your counted as your first double crochet, and then chain 1 and 2. Total 5 chains. Okay, so this is, after this I have completed, we have 48 stitches, and then chain 3 and plus 2, chain 5 I have did in this round. Yarn over, and then this is your next stitch. Skip that one, and into the next one do double crochet, chain 2, 1 and 2, skip your next double crochet, and into the next one do double crochet, skip your next double crochet, into the next one do double crochet, chain 2, skip your next stitch and do a double crochet in your next stitch. And this is how you're going to complete this round all the way around, skipping 1 double crochet and working into the next double crochet. Super easy. Chain 2, 1 and 2, and then you're going to work, skip 1 double crochet, and into the next double crochet work a double crochet. Now you can change the colors in each and every round, but I am going to change the color in my next round. So I have completed this all the way around, skipping 1 double crochet in between each and making chain 2 in between each. So at the last point I have made my last double 2 chains, and then I'm going to join to the very first chain 3, and I am going to change the color. Here I have used a Nako yarn, which was 3-ply yarn. You can use more thin yarn if you wanted to, or if you wanted to make it with a chunky one, you can go ahead and do that. So this is how I change the color. I just do a slip stitch, and then I'm going to knot the 2 colors at the back. I'm going to cut my pink yarn and start working with the yellow. So the next round we are working is going to be with the color yellow. So after making a slip stitch, we're going to chain 1, 2 and 3, your first double crochet, and now we're going to repeat this previous round again. So we are going to work 2 double crochets in between chain 2 space, 1 and 2, and we are going to do 1 double crochet over to your previous double crochet here. So we are repeating the rounds 3 again, which was 2 double crochet in between chain 2, 1 and 2, and then 1 double crochet over your this bar, So this is what you have to do all the way around. Exactly, we have did the round 3. And at the end, finishing with my last 2 double crochet. And to finish, we are going to do is a slip stitch. At the third chain, insert your hook in and do a slip stitch. So this is what your piece is going to look like right now. And again, we are going to start making the pattern which creates the holes. So we are going to do chain 1, 2, 3, which is your first double crochet, and then 1 and 2 chains will be your chain space. Skip your next stitch and work 1 double crochet into your next stitch. Okay, it's just, I don't know what's happening, but one double crochet. Okay, chain 2 again, 1 and 2. Skip your next double crochet and into the next one, work 1 double crochet. Chain 2, skip your next double crochet and work 1 double crochet into the next one. And this is what you have to do all the way around. Chain 2 and skip the next one and into the next one, work 1 double crochet. So keep doing this until you reach to the beginning point, and you have to do this all the way around. Okay, so I'm done with this round, and now I'm going to change the color again. So I'm going to do is count the 3rd stitch. This is the last double crochet. I have made the chain 2, and then into the 3rd chain we're going to insert your hook, grab your yarn. Oh, sorry, I have to change color. So I'm going to switching back to the pink again. So just making a regular, just taking a regular loop of the pink and insert your hook to the 3rd chain to make a slip stitch. And then you're going to take your pink yarn or any color you're using, grab the yarn and pull it through to give a slip stitch. Put your piece down and make a nice and tight knot at the back, not too tight, not too loose. Then I'm going to cut the yellow color. Now we are back again with the pink. So we are going to repeat again the round 3 into this part again. So we have to do chain 1, 2 and 3. And now into the next chain space again we have to do the same thing, which was doing a chain 2 double crochets into the chain 2 space, 1 and 2, and work 1 double crochet on your previous double crochet bar, 2 double crochets into the next one, and then work 1 double crochet into your previous double crochet. Isn't it easy? This pattern is actually really very easy. I am in love with this pattern. You can follow many patterns to make these fans. You can create the floral prints in the center. Many options you can do. But this is for the beginners, obviously, so I have created a simple design. And this is what you have to do all the way around till you reach back to the beginning point. And now we are going to do is chain 1, 2 and 3, and into the 3rd chain insert your hook in, and then you're going to do is slip stitch. And if you think there is, you can see there is a hole in between. So I'm going to skip this chain 3 and into the first double crochet, do a slip stitch. And now you can see there is no more hole right here. There was a big hole. Chain up 1 and then fasten off your yarn. Because obviously we are not going to make it too large. Leave your, a nice amount of yarn because we have to wrap this all the way to the metal frame of the fan. So you have to make sure that you leave a long, long, long tail. You can make it in many colors, like a rainbow or a basic solid colors or a pastel, whatever. Now I'm going to, sew these tails, and then I'm going to come back and we are going to attach this to the metal frame. Now you have to make sure that there has to be a little bit space. We have to stretch the work and attach it to the fan. So I have already sewn all the tails, and now we are going to start right from this part and then all the way around. So this is the point where you are going to add to the wooden part. So that is why I'm starting from this side. So this is the point, starting point right here. I'm going to bring my needle from the back of the frame to the same stitch I am working on. And again, we are going to, you have to make sure you take the stitches not like one time but 2 to 3 times each stitch, so it will properly cover the metal frame. After making 2 of these stitches, now we are going to switch to the other side. So this will strongly keep it on the place. So I'm going from the back to other side of this. And this is how this thing is going to be in place no matter what. Because 2 stitches are going to hold it from the bar, the right side bar of your metal ring. And now from each and every stitch, I am going to pass my needle 2 to 3 times so that this metal ring gets nicely covered. This process takes time. Just pass your needle from the back. So I'm just doing it, and we'll meet you guys once this all done. So you just guys keep watching. Alright, so now as you can see, I have made a knot, and now I'm just hiding my yarn and stucking. I don't know why, but anyways. Okay, done. So you make sure you hide it really nicely. Okay. Okay, it's done almost. It's just that I am just hiding it no matter what. Anyway. And it's done, and now we are going to cut the yarn after you properly hide your tail. And now you're going to take your now look at this, all stretched up and looking really pretty in the center. Now we are going to make a tassel, and to make the tassel I have taken this plate I have. So it's totally up to you. If you wanted to make a shorter one or the longer one, you can trim it later on. And make sure you don't wrap so many times, because too much of that thick tassel will looks really bad. And on the side I have already keep my glue gun at a temperature so that I can attach my metal fan base to the the wooden part, the stick of the fan. And I'm just going to wrap randomly. Wrap, 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 wrap. And I'm making a yellow tassel because already I have used a lot of pink into the fan. And now I'm going to just cut. I'm going to leave a long tail right here. I'm going to cut, 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 cut anywhere. Ta-da! And now keep all of those yarn here. Take one piece, then you're going to put it into the center. To know the center, you're just going to randomly combine both ends, and then you're going to tie at the top nice and tight. After doing this, we are going to just make sure the knot is in the center. Then just hold your tassel, and now we are going to wrap the long tail which we kept. So just leave it along right here and start just wrapping it randomly. I'm not counting it. As long as you want it from here, you can just wrap it over your, it's depend how thick you want it over here. Just keep wrapping it, and then you're going to just make a simple knot. So after wrapping it for like many times, I'm going to take my tail and I'm going to make a knot. This is how I make tassel. I don't know how many other people make tassel like that or not, but this is how I make. Now we are going to leave this one. I'm going to take my tapestry needle. I'm going to take this shorter one, and we are going to insert it into the center and then just leave it like that. And we are going to trim it later on. And take your longer bar, and then you're going to take your tapestry needle, insert your yarn into this needle, and then you're going to take it from the center to your very top of your tassel like that. Take this out, and now we have made a previous knot. Pass your needle into that, from that point, and then you're going to make a knot. And now this is your center point of your tassel. This is how I take the center point. And now you can add many pearls as you wanted to. If you wanted to, you can add one pearl and then make a knot, then another pearl and then make a knot. You can create a gaps in between. Right here, you can make a knot like that if you wanted to. If you don't want it to, you can go ahead and add simple beads. So this is how you can create a texture. So this is what my tassel looks like. I have added almost like 5 of these pearls of 10 mm. And now here you can see there is a hole in the end of your fan. So you're going to lay this piece like that. And now I want it really into the center. So I'm going to pass my yarn through this first pearl and through all the pearls till I reach back to the tassel. And this is how I set my tassel into the center of this. Pass it through, make a knot over here, and then you're going to leave and cut. I'm just going to pass it through the pearls. Sometimes it gets really hard to pass it through, but it will, trust me. You have to make sure your needle must pass through your pearls easily. So I'm going to grab my, okay, anyway. So this is how I fix my tassel, and now I'm going to take my glue gun. I'm going to press the glue inside, and then we are going to add the fan base into it and press. This is how it's going to fix. And this is how your fan is going to look like. I hope you have enjoyed today's video tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please suggest your family and friends my channel so they can watch and subscribe, and I get silver button, guys, please. Thank you so much, and I'm going to make more tutorials soon as possible. Take care, lovely ladies. Thank you so much for giving your precious time to my videos. Thank you so much. Take care, everyone. You can add pearls in between. You can add kundans or any stones, and you can make fancy for your wedding, for your sister's wedding. There are many different options for that. So take care, everyone. Remember me in your prayers. Bye-bye. And yes, you can add pearls at the edge of this if you wanted to. You can add flowers or petals or many. You can use this for your mendi or mayum or dolgi or whatever. Take care. Bye-bye.